Can you start it? You good? I love you. Good. You got your lights on?
Hi, friends. Good evening. I apologize for jumping on late. Had some technical difficulties to tend to, but I think we got everything squared away. If anyone has tuned in with us before and they are already in here with us, if anything looks different on your screen tonight, I apologize. Hopefully I'll get it resolved before next week. Is anybody out there? Just let me know if you can see me for sure. Okay, great. Hi, Kia Babies team. I guess it's good morning for you guys. Perfect. Okay, so much tonight that I am really super excited about. We are going to, hello, Sweetness Bee, Ashley. Welcome back, you guys. So good to see you again. Yeah, I'm really excited about tonight's stream because it's kind of a little bit of a rehash of something that we talked about before, which was packing a hospital bag. But we've got a couple of new products that I haven't talked about before. And this is more kind of like a little bit of a what to expect and how the Kia Babies products that we're going to talk about tonight can kind of help you prepare for a hospital birth. You know, assuming that you have no extenuating circumstances and that you have, you know, a pretty straightforward, normal experience. I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience and things like that. So really, really excited to do this one. And of course, anytime I get to hang out with this sleek diaper backpack, it's a good night because I'm just so obsessed with this bag. You guys that have been here before know that. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. I love having it in my videos and getting to talk about it. So we are going to talk about this again tonight because once again, I'm using it as my hospital bag. I think it's a perfect choice for that. And we'll go over why and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to leave anything out. So I also kind of wanted to be mindful of time. So I do just have my notes here in front of me to make sure I tick off all of my boxes. So that's what you see here. Just forgive that. All right, so let's talk about all of the different kind of promotions and deals and cool things we've got going on for you today. There are a couple of things. So first of all, everything that I talk about tonight, all of the Kia Babies products, they are browsable in the carousel below this video. Everything is 10% off. So to take advantage of that 10% off, really simple. All you have to do is hit the claim button in the banner below this video. And that will send the 10% off deal automatically to your cart. So when you have, you know, picked out your items, you've added them all to cart, just go ahead and complete your transaction. No special codes you have to enter, nothing like that. We've taken care of it for you. The 10% will automatically come off. Because this is a thank you for tuning into our live stream and hanging out with us. It will eventually expire. So you have 1 hour after the end of this live stream video to finish up your shopping. So if you hang out with us for the entire time, I love that. That's awesome. Just don't forget to wrap up your shopping at the end. So yeah, so everything 10% off. And then we are also running a 50% off deal on the sleek diaper backpack. Now, the way that's going to work is just a little bit trickier. You're going to have to hang out with us until the last, 10, maybe 15 minutes. We'll kind of see how we're moving and grooving, because we will actually reveal that code towards the end of the live stream. So that way you guys kind of get to hear all about the other products that are on sale tonight. As I kind of unpack this bag, then I'll do just a quick overview of the bag itself, and then I will let you know when we're going to reveal that code. So that way you just kind of get all of the information before it's time to shop this bag. But I will make sure that I announce that and reveal the discount on that one in plenty of time for you guys to add it to your cart and do your shopping if the sleek diaper backpack is something you want to get your hands on. Now, as always, you will hear this a couple of more times just in case we have some people jumping on late. I don't want anyone to miss out, and I don't want anyone to be confused or not understand how to take advantage of these promotions tonight. So in addition to our two promotions we're running, the 10% off and the 50% off of the diaper bag, we also have a giveaway. And our mystery item tonight, I'm not going to leave you in suspense any longer. It is the Gingham nursing cover. And I'm going to talk about these nursing covers a little bit tonight. So that's why I have them hanging up behind me. This way I don't have to get up and roll my cart in and out and things like that. So this is the Gingham print. I love this one. Nice and super neutral. Is not going to clash with anything. Love these covers. It's actually, I think, the first product that we're going to talk about tonight. So if you guys want to get your hands on this for free, we would love to give it to you. We are just so happy that you are here hanging out with us. We wanted to say thank you. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway is make sure you're following us here on Amazon Live. And the reason for that is twofold. Makes you eligible for the giveaway, but also if you follow us, you'll get notified every time we do these fun hangout sessions on Wednesday nights. I love them. I think you guys enjoy them too. We're creating just a really cool community here. We've always got promotions, deals, giveaways running, and I want you to take advantage of all of them. I want you to stick around and come back. So make sure you follow us so that you get notified whenever we go live. So just make sure you're following us here, and then introduce yourself in the chat. Say hi, tell us your name, tell us where you're from, anything you want to tell us. Just make your presence known, and then towards the end of the live stream, in about the last 10 minutes, we will reveal who the winner of the Gingham nursing cover is. And then I will let you know how to redeem it. So again, you have to hang out with us until the very end. But hopefully this is informative and fun, and you want to do that anyway. So make sure you guys are entering the giveaway if you would like this Gingham nursing cover. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about preparing for your hospital birth. Now, I don't know anyone in the world who loves being in a hospital, who loves an extended hospital stay. I certainly don't. Being in a hospital raises my anxiety a lot. Birth, I feel like, is just a very kind of anxious time, especially if you've never done it before. And now that I have gone through the experience once, I now know that there are things that I could bring with me to the hospital, and also just sort of a mindset that you need to have going into this that can actually make this a relatively stress-free, relatively relaxing and enjoyable moment for you, experiencing your new baby, for you and your birth partner, whoever. So I wanted to talk just a little bit about how we can help do that, how we can make that experience a little bit easier. Now, hopefully, if you are having a fairly standard birth experience, you are not going to be staying in the hospital very long. 24 hours, I think, is probably the shortest stay that you'll have. 48 hours at the most. I was in the hospital actually for 3 days after I had my daughter Sophia, just because I had tested positive for Group B strep. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. So just because I had to be on antibiotics during my delivery, they kept us an extra day to make sure that we were both just doing well. So little things like that can pop up, and they're totally normal. Don't let that panic you. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you a packing do and then a packing don't. Okay, so this is from my personal experience. Now, my packing do, actually, I stole straight from Marie Kondo, if you are familiar with her at all. So if you have something in your home that is like a part of your hygiene routine, your nighttime routine, your wind down routine, something that you feel you can't live without, something that sparks joy and can fit inside of a backpack, then it's a packing do. Bring it, because you know you are going to want your basic creature comforts. Okay, you're going to want the things that make you feel relaxed, that make you feel like yourself as much as possible in the hospital. Now, my packing don't is don't overthink it and don't overpack, okay? So this was a mistake that I definitely made when I was giving birth to my daughter, Sophia. She's my first, so I kind of have that syndrome. I don't know if you can relate to this. Like, you're going on, say, like a long weekend trip. It's going to be 3 or 4 days. And you end up packing like 13 or 14 outfits when you know logically there is no reason to do that, right? Because you're not going to make it through 13 or 14 outfits. But you start to get this mindset that, okay, like, you know, I'm a creature of habit. I like my things. I like having my kind of options. I don't know what I'm going to feel like while I'm there. I don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in. You know, what am I going to want to wear? I'm away from my house. So, like, what are the things that, you know, I can't live without? And you start to like panic pack, and it, you know, you like blow the things that you can't live without like way out of proportion, right? So that's what I did with my hospital bag. And let me tell you why that's a bad idea. So first of all, it's just a waste of your time and energy when, you know, you are kind of in your 3rd trimester of pregnancy. When you are packing your hospital bag should ideally be packed about 37 weeks, assuming that, you know, everything in your pregnancy is progressing as normal. You like don't spend an inordinate amount of time packing your hospital bag. Rest. Read your birthing books. Spend time with family and friends and people that make you feel good and make you feel excited about having this baby. Work on your nursery. There are just other places where you can put your time and energy other than panic packing a hospital bag. Because, you know, something else to keep in mind is most hospitals are going to have on offer all of the basic necessities that you would need. So, you know, don't even freak out about things like, oh my God, like, did I forget a toothbrush? They have toothbrushes, right? Nobody's going to make you go 24, 48 hours without brushing your teeth. Like, you'll be fine. There is, you know, you get a whole little care package in the hospital of soap and shampoo and a water bottle and things like that. So, you know, try not to get too caught up in the minutia, and remember that most basic necessities are going to be provided by your hospital. Another reason it's a really bad idea to overpack is that when you are actually like in the hospital and, you know, you are laboring and you are like really going through it, or now baby is here and, you know, everything is just kind of a whirlwind, and you think of something that you need from your bag and you want to be able to get it quickly, or quickly be able to tell your birthing partner, hey, it's in such and such pocket. If you have overpacked, you're not going to remember where you put everything, and other things are going to be in the way of the important things. And that's just going to be a huge waste of time and energy. So don't create extra stress for yourself. Like, you want your bag to be nice and organized and easily navigable. Trust me. And then third of all, you know, the more luggage you bring, all of that's got to leave the hospital with you, except this time you're actually taking like a small human with you as well, in like a big heavy car seat and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So just remember, pack light, because everything you take in has got to be repacked and it's got to go home with you. And I was so physically exhausted after my birth, obviously. And I remember when my husband had to carry our multiple bags down to the car and just leave me alone for the first time with the baby. And she was getting hungry. And so she was getting fussy and crying. And I was trying to like make the process of getting out of our hospital room a little bit quicker. So I was going to like pick up one of the bags and just like set it near the door to be ready to go. And I tried to pick it up and I couldn't. Like, I just didn't have the strength or the energy. And, you know, my husband wasn't there to help me because he was being a pack mule. So again, let's just keep things nice, simple, to the point, functional, and stress-free. And so that's what I've really tried to focus on tonight with packing this up as our hospital bag. So I feel like I've rambled enough. I've given you the gist of like where we're going with this tonight. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll start with, I'll kind of talk about the items in terms of like how having these things, because when I gave birth to Sophia, which was at this point 14 months ago, I did not have these Kia Babies products on hand. Sometimes I had similar products, but honestly, if and when I do this again, these are definitely the things that I will be taking with me. So second time mom Julia is kind of giving this advice to first time mom Julia. Like if I could go back in the past and say, hey, here's the stuff you're going to want and need based on the experiences that you had the first time around. That's what I've kind of done here. So an experience that I was not expecting about my hospital birth was how difficult breastfeeding for the first time would be. I truly just thought that it's, you know, something that is so natural, and it is, you know, one of the most natural things in the world. But that would mean that it would just be like second nature to me and second nature to Sophia. And literally all you do is like hold her in the general vicinity of your chest. And she's just like, yes, dinner. And it's like this beautiful, magical thing. And it can be beautiful and magical, but it also just like takes time to kind of come together. You know, you are doing it for the first time. You don't know exactly what you're doing. Your baby is doing it for the first time. So while a lot of it is instinctual, you know, there are things going on with them that like they just don't know how to coordinate yet. They're suck, swallow, breathing, doing it all kind of in conjunction with one another. That is brand new to them, right? So expect some bumps in the road. And if you are kind of a naturally self-conscious person like I am, I know that I felt kind of really exposed and vulnerable in the hospital because, you know, they encourage you right away to start trying to breastfeed immediately, to get working on that milk supply and, you know, to be bonding with baby. And basically that just means that like your breasts are kind of exposed 100% of the time, which is totally natural and normal. And this is in the privacy of your hospital room. So if that doesn't make you feel self-conscious, don't let me put the anxiety in your head. But just so you know, lots of people are coming and going from your hospital room. You know, you've got your newborn tech who's coming in and out to take care of the baby. You've got your nurses. You'll have a daytime nurse. You'll have a nighttime nurse. And so, you know, then like the next day they'll switch and be brand new people you've never met before. And while they are wonderful, again, if you're naturally self-conscious, you know, you might want just to have a little bit of privacy while you're, you know, having these nursing moments with baby. You'll have someone who comes in to see if you want hospital food and if they can take your order. So cafeteria staff is in and out. Eventually billing and insurance comes to talk to you. So it's just kind of a little bit of a free for all sometimes. And so an item that I think is going to be really, really useful to have in your hospital bag is the Kia Babies nursing cover. So here, let me show you the inside of my bag. Like, look how nice and simple that looks. And I'm a terrible packer, actually. Like, my packing jobs never, like, you know, look that, like, neat or professional or anything like that. But I'm actually pretty proud of this. Like, this is how simple I kept this. And again, we'll go over all these compartments of the bag and all of that. But first, let's talk about this nursing cover. So this one that I have here is called Dainty Bloom, and it's my favorite because it's pink and it's flowery and it's pretty. So this is the one that I would probably pack for myself if I had to do it all over again. But just look at how nice and spacious that is. Okay, so we call this the multi-use cover. I don't know if I just called it a nursing cover, but that's the context we're going to talk about it in for tonight's live stream, obviously. But it is a multi-use cover. So if you're going to use this for a little bit of privacy in nursing, just what you would do is you put it on just like a poncho, right? So we're just going to find the hole here, put my head through it, and now I've got some nice coverage. I feel, nice and comfortable and not exposed. And then, of course, baby would be under here nursing. This is a really great tool also for doing your kind of golden hour with baby, which is that first hour after birth, when you just hold baby skin to skin, even if they're not attempting to nurse. Just again, if you wanted just a little bit of extra level of privacy and intimacy with baby, this is going to be a great tool for that. So some things I love about it, it is 100% organic cotton. I say this about all Kia Babies products. It is the softest material on the planet. It's buttery soft. It's so luxurious feeling. So you are going to love having this against your skin. You're not going to have to worry about it irritating baby if, it's up against baby skin while they're nursing. Anything that comes in contact with baby's face or near their head, I do the breath test on. So that is just, I will make sure that I can take a good deep breath through it. And that when I breathe out, I can feel the air on the other side. That just tells me that, baby and I are not going to get super overheated. We're not going to get all sweaty and yucky. And that baby is going to be able to breathe just fine underneath here. So I don't have to be kind of new mom panicking about, oh my gosh, is my baby suffocating under here? Right? Because we all know that like brand new mom anxiety stuff. So yes, it's light, it's breathable, it's airy, it's so soft. It's easy to clean, which anything I use for baby, that it's got to tick that box. I don't have time for dry cleaning. I don't have time for special like spot cleaning and stain removing and all of that kind of stuff. So this is machine washable. You will just wash it on cold, tumble it dry on low heat. And it is good to go. You don't need to use fabric softener or anything like that. This has been washed actually several times, and it's still the softest thing in the world. So highly recommend this for your beginning of nursing adventure in the hospital. The second thing that this is going to be really, really useful for is when it's time to take baby home. I said this is a multi-use cover, right? And I don't have my daughter's car seat with me at the moment, so we're just going to use the bag and kind of pretend this is the baby car seat. This is going to make a great car seat cover for transporting baby later. So say this is the handle of your car seat, right? You're just going to put it over the top, just like you would yourself. And then you're going to put this kind of over where the back of the car seat would be. And then, of course, baby's rear facing, so feet would be this way. And you just tuck it over the feet back here. And so this just gives baby a little bit of privacy, a little bit of sunshade for that drive home. Because I know that my daughter Sophia just basically snoozed the entire way home. And while she seemed perfectly capable of snoozing in the bright daylight, just a little kind of protection for those brand new eyes, I thought was nice for her. So we did use a car seat cover. It was much thicker and much heavier than this one. So it didn't stretch as nicely over the car seat. And it was also one of those things where I kept worrying like, oh my gosh, like how is she getting oxygen kind of thing. So again, if I had it to do all over again, I would absolutely choose the Kia Babies multi-use cover because not only is it a much better car seat cover than the one that I had, but it doubles as a nursing cover, right? Which my car seat cover did not do. So yes, number one nursing related item that I think needs to be in your hospital bag. Okay, so something else that I was not quite expecting about breastfeeding was, how much initial discomfort I was in. I feel like I'm being a Debbie Downer. I'm really not trying to be. It all ended up great and wonderful. I just want to be as honest as possible. So that like, if you are about to do this for the first time, like you go in prepared and you know what to expect. It is ultimately a beautiful, wonderful experience that you will come out of with flying colors like we all did. But there are just these little things that like, I wish I had known when I was going through it the first time. So my daughter, Sophia, cluster fed just around the clock when we were in the hospital together. Sorry, I feel like I'm standing very awkwardly. I'm going to sit down for just a second. Which is totally, totally normal. And it's actually really healthy for bringing in your milk supply. But it is exhausting. And, it also means that you've got, a little mouth kind of clamped onto your nipple 100% of the time. And my skin just was not prepared for that. So actually at one point, I think my second night, I had a lactation consultant come in and say that I should take a little bit of nipple rest. And we offered Sophia my colostrum in a little bottle feeder, just because I was kind of getting some cracking and blistering and bruising around my areolas. And I know that sounds horrible, but here's something that I wish I had, right? For that experience. And it is the Kia Babies Soothe nursing pads. Now, just for packing sake, I've gone ahead and put them in the laundry bag that comes included. But I'll show you what they look like without that in just a second. So these Soothe nursing pads, I'm telling you, if I could travel back in time, the things that I would gift myself. So this series that I have here is called the Lavelle series, and I just want to show you really quickly how beautiful these colors are. It's my absolute favorite. And you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have something that makes you feel kind of pretty and dainty and feminine when you are newly postpartum, right? So if having these pretty little nursing pads in your bra like makes you feel good about life and feel good about yourself, I'm all for it. So I actually love that they created this Lavelle series because they're just so aesthetically beautiful. But let's talk about how functional they are. So they are called Soothe nursing pads for a reason. They are designed with dry, cracked, aching nipples in mind, right? So they are actually made of 4 layers of absorbent material. They are organic bamboo. So if you've never heard my bamboo spiel before, bamboo is one of the softest fibers on the planet. It's naturally antimicrobial, so that makes it a great choice for something like a nursing pad, something that, you know, is going to be covered in breast milk a lot of the time, something that's going to be, you know, touching your skin, and then, you know, your breast is going to go in baby's mouth. So you've got that, you know, skin to then baby's mouth contact. You want something that is super clean and nice and antimicrobial, obviously, for that reason. The fact that these are reusable is really nice because not only is that great for the environment, but if you use the disposable ones, a lot of time they have kind of this adhesive on them that helps them stay stuck in place. And they'll come with these things like cooling gels and soothing gels. And those are nice in theory. There's nothing wrong with them. But something that I noticed when I was using them is there was one brand, and I don't remember what it was, and it doesn't matter anyway, but the whatever kind of adhesive substance was on them actually irritated my skin big time. So I was getting like red and itchy, and you know, that was just discomfort on top of discomfort I already had. And then another problem that I have with them is like when you get the kind of medicated or cooling ones, they leave this like gel-like substance behind, and it's really hard to like wipe it completely clean. And then of course you just feel kind of weird about then, you know, putting that in baby's mouth. So something like this that is just using this nice, soft, naturally cooling or bamboo material to do the soothing is something that, you know, you're going to be able to feel really, really comfortable, is not, you know, giving anything toxic to baby. So that's one big reason that I really love these reusable ones. So again, I think I mentioned that they are 4 layers deep, right? So ultimate absorbency. So when you wear these, and what you do is you just stick them inside your nursing bra, and they are just meant to kind of cup and contour around the nipple and areola, just to give you some nice comforting padding, and also then prevent leaks from making their way like through the bra and, you know, onto your shirt or nightgown or what have you. The outer layer here is actually waterproof, so nothing is getting through this guy. And I have not used them obviously for nursing, but you know, I have worn them. I actually went a whole day wearing them to see what they would feel like, so that, you know, I knew what I was talking about when I talked about these. And I have done the absorbency test, and I'm telling you, nothing gets through this layer here. So your bra and your shirt is going to stay super dry, and this is going to make this a really great choice for, like, say, after maternity leave, if you're returning to work and you're still nursing or pumping, and you have to kind of walk around the office and, you know, you're leaking, you don't have to feel self-conscious at all when using these. So love, love, love them. They come with this laundry bag. So for easy laundering, you will just throw your dirties into this, wash it, machine washable on cold, and then you can tumble these dry on low heat. They also come with a wet bag. So if you are using these out and about in the world, or even in your hospital room, when one kind of gets soaked and you're ready to change it and put in a fresh dry one, this is a nice little storage bag there for your wets. So all of this comes included with the Soothe nursing pad set, which I think is amazing. And then it does come in, let me show you, what I do with my gift bag. Let me show you these because I'm going to talk about these also. It comes in an organza gift bag, like this one, which actually makes it a wonderful baby shower gift. So if you have moms to be in your life and you are looking for an idea of what to get them, this makes a really great gift. So definitely think about those for your nursing journey. And if you decide to purchase them, they should absolutely be in your hospital bag. So I'm going to just put these aside, and I'm actually going to talk about, you will notice in the carousel below that we've got another set of nursing pads. So that's these right here, and I left them in the gift bag so that you could see how cute the gift bag is that it comes in. These are the comfy nursing pads with comfy contour. So again, they are organic bamboo. Now these have less layers to them, which is really the main difference. So the Soothe have 4 layers, and part of that is just so that you get this really nice, cushy, comfy experience because they are, really designed with your kind of irritated, inflamed skin in mind. And when you need just a nice, natural, reusable pad for soothing raw cracked nipples, that's really what the Soothe pads were designed for. So these, maybe after you've adjusted to breastfeeding and this is just kind of a part of your everyday life at this point and you're experiencing a lot less irritation, these would be a good option. So these are the comfy nursing pads. Just let me show you these pretty colors that they come in. Very similar to Lavelle. We've got this nice neutral white here, this pretty blush pink. So again, all of the same benefits, that they are reusable, they are washable, they come with their own laundry bag. These do not come with a wet bag, but what you have here is you have 14 pads in total. So of course you'll put one on each breast. So that's a 7-day supply. So for a whole week, you can actually get away with just using one of these sets a day. That's how absorbent they are. So you're only going to have to be washing these guys for the most part once a week. And again, they come with their included laundry bag. So love these. I think these are also a really great option. Let me talk about the size that both the Soothe nursing pads come in and the comfy nursing pads. So they both come in 3 sizes, right? Because we know that, bodies are not cookie cutter. We're not all standard one size. So I promise you are going to find a good fit for you, a good fit for the nursing bra that you choose to use. The sizes are medium, large, and extra large. And now the way that I would think about that though, is small, medium, and large, right? So you've got, for your smaller ladies, you've got the medium is what you would go with. Somewhere in between, you're going to be large, and then the extra large is extra large. So just love the size variety. Love how soft these are. Again, I will definitely be packing these in my next hospital bag whenever that time comes. Okay, so let me just take a minute to remind everybody about the promotion that we're running tonight. So everything that we're talking about is 10% off. All you have to do to get that 10% off is hit the claim button in the banner below this video. Then shop with us, add the items that you want to your cart, and when you complete your transaction, that 10% will automatically come off. Now, if you have been staring at this lovely lady here, this is the sleek diaper backpack. Tonight, I am using it as a hospital bag. If you would like to get your hands on this for 50% off, hang out with us just a little while longer, because in about the last 10 or so minutes of our stream, we are going to kind of unveil the 50% off promo for this one, and you will be able to add that to your cart just the way you're doing with the other items, and use the 50% off code for that. And so I will let you know when that's live. If you have any questions about anything, just drop them in the chat. And I'm gonna, check on that in just a second. If I don't get to your question, then we have the Kia Babies team is on here with us as well. So they will help you out with anything you need. Please
think you're good.
Okay. Am I back? Someone let me know in the chat if I'm back. I think it looks good. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so I brought in my tech wizard husband. We didn't do anything besides restart everything. I really apologize for that. So not the Amazon Live app, but there's a kind of a third-party app that I'm streaming through. Lots of stuff I don't exactly understand how it all works together, but I was just completely frozen over there. Like the entire app, I couldn't do anything in. So it wasn't my internet connection. I don't think it was me. I don't know, but restarting everything seemed to work. I tried leaving and coming back, and that didn't work. And we didn't want to lose this stream. So I love that you guys are still here through all that. I was actually able to still see the chat coming in, but like I just couldn't interact and talk. I was just on that frozen face the entire time. But I'm just watching you guys like talk about how you are hanging on. You are getting through it for that sleep diaper bag. And, you know, debating with yourself, like whether you need another. Yeah, like you guys are the best. I appreciate you sticking around through that. Okay, so let's get back into this. Basically, I just wanted to remind everybody that we have the 10% off. You guys, I think, all know how that works at this point. Click the claim button to claim that discount. It will automatically be applied to your cart when you complete your transaction and check out. Don't forget that it will expire 1 hour after the end of this stream, so make sure you finish up your shopping. In the last 10 minutes or so of this stream, we are going to kind of unveil a 50% off discount on the Sleek Diaper Backpack. So go ahead and be ready for that. And then if you are not already following us here, go ahead and do that now so that you are eligible for our giveaway tonight, which is a free gingham pattern nursing cover. And again, in the last 10 minutes or so, we'll announce who the winner is. All you have to do is be following us here and have made your presence known in the chat. Say hi, tell us your name, tell us a story, tell us a joke, and we will randomly select a winner just before we end things here. And then I will let you know how to redeem your gingham nursing cover. If you have anybody in mind out there that would enjoy these streams on Wednesday nights, that would enjoy these products, please share this live stream video. The more the merrier. I really enjoy these. I love hanging out with you guys. And, you know, if you have friends who are cool like you guys are, then, you know, send them our way. And as always, we're on all the major social media platforms, especially over on Instagram. If you're not following us there, give us a follow because we have a whole separate parenting community over there that's lots of fun. We're always sharing your stories, your photos, and we even do completely separate giveaways and just fun things like that. So wanted to throw that reminder out in case we had any new friends join us kind of in our little brief absence period there. So, okay, let's move on to what else is in my bag. So I talked about the things that I wasn't expecting kind of to be as difficult as they were. And basically all of that all kind of revolved around nursing and breastfeeding. So some tips that I have besides the two products, the nursing cover and the nursing pads, which are fantastic, is if you have the opportunity before a baby comes, take a lactation class or course. Your OBGYN's office might offer one. Your delivering hospital may offer one. There are also great resources for it online, just because a lot of it is not necessarily intuitive and doesn't just kind of automatically click. There, you know, is definitely some good knowledge and some techniques and just, you know, kind of knowing what to expect and knowing what's normal and what's not normal, I think is really helpful to kind of go in armed with that information. Okay, but so let's talk about something that I was expecting and ended up going perfectly according to exactly how I thought it would be. So the fact that I would want cute and comfy things to dress and photograph my baby in. You know, I spent a lot of time kind of daydreaming about what I would, you know, dress baby in. And sure enough, I am really glad that I did include those things because turns out I was absolutely right. I was very, very picky about what, the outfit that we brought baby home in, and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm actually going to talk about two Kia Babies products that I think are fantastic to have in your hospital bag, that you're going to want to use on baby kind of as soon as they're here. And the first one is actually the Muslin bamboo cotton burp cloth. So bamboo cotton muslin. So what that means is that it's basically just a blend of the two fibers, bamboo and cotton. And that has a couple of benefits. So cotton is obviously really nice and sturdy. It's easy to clean. Then the bamboo is super, super soft. And of course, is the naturally antimicrobial and all that stuff we talked about. It's also really nice and light and breathable. So you're really just getting the best of both worlds. Now, this is the one I would choose to pack. It's the Lions. So the pack that this comes from is called the Wild. And I'll show you the other cute little animal friends that this comes in. So my daughter was born in August. She's a Leo lion. So that's why I chose to pack the lion one in my bag. Couple of reasons I think something like this is really great. So first of all, just to, have something cute and comfy and cozy that you bring yourself from home to use on baby, whether that's to wrap baby up in, to, wipe up milk dribble from baby's chin, just whatever, clean up, little messes around your hospital room. Yes, of course, you'll be provided, with towels and things like that, but just how stinking soft these are and how non-irritating to baby skin. I think these are fantastic. And of course, after each nursing session with baby in the hospital, you're going to be burping them. And you don't want, to get your nightgown all yucky and spitty. So go ahead and bring some burp cloths along with you. Now, something that I suggest doing is if you already have your hands on these, leading up to the birth, you and your birthing partner should actually sleep with these like on your pillow or next to your body, just so that they're kind of coated in your smell. That smell is going to be something that baby immediately starts to recognize, like almost as soon as they're placed on your chest. Remember, their eyesight is not great when they are first born. So they're almost kind of like puppies in the sense that they rely a lot actually on their sense of smell to tell them about their world when they're brand new. So the smell of your milk, the smell of your skin, the smell of your partner's skin. If partner is nearby and is also doing skin to skin and things like that, baby's going to learn that smell really quickly, and it's going to be really comforting and regulating to their nervous systems. And so when they kind of have their little fussy moments in the hospital, which will happen because, suddenly they're cold, suddenly they know hunger, they've just been through birth just like you have, they will kind of have their dysregulated moments for sure. Being able to wrap them up in something or place something near them that is covered in your smell is, again, going to be really comforting to them. And it's going to help calm them down. It's also going to kind of get them into the nursing mindset when they can kind of smell your smell, not just on your skin, but, on the things around them. Also just, kind of getting the smells of your home kind of nice and embedded in this material is also just a great first introduction to the smell of your home for baby. So that way, when you bring baby in for the first time from the hospital, that smell that they immediately are hit with is something that's kind of already familiar to them. And then if you have pets at home, and if this is feasible for you, we don't live very far at all from our delivering hospital. So this was possible for us. If you have pets, particularly dogs, which we do, we have 2 dogs. If you want to use something like this at the hospital, place it under baby's head, burp baby on it, kind of get it covered in baby smell, have someone come up to the hospital if possible. I know that's not always possible in COVID times right now, but if they could somehow pick this up from you, take it home before baby comes home and let your pets just kind of have a sniff so that they start to learn baby smell before baby is physically present. That can really, really help with pet and child introductions. So just, a couple of reasons besides the obvious why I think that you should have something like this on hand from home and packed in your hospital bag. So some things that I love about these particular Burp Cloths is that they are sized large. So no struggling to keep these up over the shoulder or to cover everything that you want covered. I've definitely had Burp Cloths that were not Kia Babies brand that literally my baby's legs and face were hanging off. They weren't even, kind of the length of baby's body. And I hate having to fight with these and constantly pull them up where they need to be. So something else that's great about these is that figure 8 shape that they have means that they are perfectly contoured to that area of your body. So they are non-slip. I just absolutely love these. Again, these are super easy to clean, machine washable on coals. So you can just throw them in the laundry. So let me just show you quickly what the other patterns look like. So cute. So all of these designs are done in-house with Kia Babies, so their art department. So it's all Kia Babies original designs, and I love that. I think that's why it just always really resonates with me. I just like their style. Everything really cute, but kind of sleek and simple and still stylish. So we had bears there, and here's some really sweet elephants. Yes, so these are the soft muslin Burp Cloths, and they are eligible for 10% off tonight. You can just shop in the carousel below. So these will definitely be in my hospital bag the next go round. The other thing is a nice, comfy, cute swaddle wrap for baby. Swaddling is absolutely, or was absolutely vital for my newborn. I definitely recommend swaddling for when baby is brand new and still in the hospital and still kind of adjusting to life outside the womb. Now, how long you continue to swaddle is debatable, like most things in the parenting and baby world. But let me just tell you really quick some benefits of swaddling, especially when baby is super new. So kind of the close confines of a swaddle feels very similar to the close confines they were in inside the womb, right? So it's going to kind of give that familiar feeling, that kind of sensation that they're already used to, which is going to be really comforting to them. Newborn babies have a little bit of trouble regulating their body temperature, or at least they're not as efficient at it as we are. Their thermostats are still kind of in flux. And so you want to make sure that baby stays nice and warm. So keeping them warm is especially important when they are brand new. And so swaddling is obviously going to do that. They're going to be wrapped up nice and cozy. And then the having your arms kind of tucked in like this, close to your body, is just very regulating. It's like the same reason that like a nice tight hug or a snuggle feels really good to us, right? It's comforting. Babies also have something called the Moro Reflex, which is that really dramatic startle that not only happens when they're moved a certain way or they hear a loud noise or something like that. In newborns, it actually can just happen at random, and it's kind of just their nervous system making all the connections that it needs to make. But the jerking, while it's completely normal and actually is healthy for them, not only is the jerking reflex a survival mechanism, it is also helping kind of integrate all of their little systems. So, don't be alarmed by it, but it can feel really disturbing to them, especially if they're trying to sleep and they just kind of startle at random, just their body suddenly jerking and they don't understand why. It can cause a lot of irritability and fussing. So kind of just to keep that kind of under control so that baby can get some good rest. That is another great benefit to swaddling. And the reason I love the Kia Baby swaddles and do recommend them for the hospital is because they're easy. They're so easy to use. This is like a 2-second swaddle. I don't know if you guys ever got the hang of just using kind of the muslin swaddles, but I never could fold the triangle and then put it under this shoulder, and it never worked. I never got them snug enough. They never stayed together. And all the hospital is going to provide you with is a swaddling blanket. So if kind of the manual swaddling process is not really your thing, highly recommend these. So let me just really quickly put my trusty little sidekick Cotton the Bunny in here so that I can show you just how quickly this actually goes. So hopefully you can, for the most part, see everything there. So you have this nice kind of foot and leg pocket right here. So most of the work is already done for you, and it's pretty like easy to figure out where all the body parts go because of that little pouch. So the feet are going to go into the little foot and leg holder. You'll have your flaps out like this. You want this up here. Now, obviously, Cotton is not the size or shape of an actual newborn baby, so bear with me. But you're going to get the gist of just how easy this is. So make sure this tab is up. You're going to fold baby's arms in. You want this side without the Velcro tabs to go over first. Kind of tuck under baby's arm. Bring this other side over and adjust it however snug or loose you need it. And voila, baby is swaddled. And like, look how nice and snug that is, right? I love that it doesn't, not on an actual baby, because Cotton is significantly smaller than an actual baby. But I love that it doesn't ride up here around the mouth, around the nose, so you don't have to constantly be worrying about that. It's not a suffocation hazard. It stays nice and snug in place where it's meant to be. Arms are nice and tucked in. This is nice and snug around the legs, but also, do you see the shape, how it has plenty of give? That's really important for preventing hip dysplasia. So you want baby to actually be able to kind of move their legs inside their swaddle, and you want their hips to be able to open and close, or their knees to kind of gape open and be able to close. That's how baby's lower body should be able to move in a swaddle. So this is from the Nordic collection, right? So that's the pattern that these swaddles come in. So you've got this one, which I think is my favorite because it has the super cute little animals on it. But we've also got this one. Again, just everything nice and unisex, nice and neutral. This is so super soft. And then you've got this gray, which I also really love this gray. Kia Babies just like always gets their shades of gray 100% correct. They're so beautiful. So I would definitely pack the swaddle wrap and not rely on just the swaddling blanket that the hospital has. So again, those are all eligible for 10% off tonight. Okay, so I think that we should go ahead and unleash onto our friends the 50% off code for the sleek diaper bag so that you guys can go ahead and shop that if you like. Because I am going to start wrapping up here in just a little bit, but I want to give you plenty of time to get it added to your cart and all of that. And I'm actually going to start talking about the features of the bag. So yeah, so we'll do that. I'll talk a little bit about the bag. I'll continue unpacking. Don't have too much left. I want you guys to be able to move on with your evenings, and then we'll announce that giveaway winner. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I will keep talking while we're doing that. All right, so let's talk about the other things that you probably already have at home on hand that you want to think about bringing with you on your hospital visit. We're going to, let's see. So I always like to bring my own water bottle only because, again, the hospital will provide you with one. But I'm just super picky about my water bottle. And it's one of those weird, random, like creature comforts from home that I really like to have. And hydrating is going to be extremely important in helping you kind of heal and recover after your birth experience, and also super important for getting your milk flowing. You're going to need to be really well hydrated. So in one of these nice spacious side pockets, you can fit a nice big water bottle for mama. And on the other side, you could even pack one for your birthing partner as well. So I would include a water bottle for sure. If there are any toiletries that you absolutely have to have, you don't want to rely on kind of the hospital sample stuff, which is totally fine to do. But if you're someone that You need fragrance-free products, or your skin is very sensitive, or your skin is dry, and you know that there are things from home that you want to have with you in your toiletries bag, pack a little toiletries bag. Make sure you have those things that are going to make you feel good. If you have a face wash you like using and you feel like you can't live without it, pack it in a small toiletries bag and bring it. So something that I actually have, this is not this, but Amazon actually sells kind of complete kits of little sample sizes in a bag of like your basic toiletries, your shampoo, your face wash, your body wash, your body lotion, just things like that, made of like multiple brands. So if you're somebody that's like a brand loyalist and I don't know, you use primarily Dove, you can probably find one of these kind of pre-made kits in the little bag, and I highly suggest packing something like that. So that was just kind of a little toiletries bag I used as an example. Bring snacks. So the snacks I have included in here is an applesauce packet and some nuts, granola bars, peanut butter cookies, something like that, peanut butter crackers. Really great option. So let me just show you. You saw all of that stuff that I pulled out of here, and it all fit completely perfectly nicely. Like, look how spacious this thing is. You've also noticed probably that the entire time this has been sitting here, it's been sitting here in like not propped up on anything. It sits up on its own. I love that about this bag. It makes kind of rummaging through it super easy. You can just reach in and find things. It's not like collapsing in on itself. It has this nice kind of structured bottom and actually sits up and stays open until you close it and set it down. So it's basically like a Magic Mary Poppins bag, I feel like. I love that about it. If you are going to be using something like a binky for baby, the hospital will provide you one if it's something you choose to use as kind of a soother in between nursing sessions. But if you have one picked out that you want to bring from home, it actually has this super handy clip, which is also going to come in handy, obviously, later when you are using this as a diaper bag. So I really love that it has this kind of binky or soother clip included. Now, when I use this as a diaper bag, I will actually put my diaper changing pad in here in this pocket that just kind of keeps it separate from all of the other stuff I can put in the main compartment. I keep my diapers and wipes and diaper cream in these mesh pockets here. And then I still have the entire inside of the bag to use for whatever I see fit. So just love how much space there is in here. Okay, so let's talk about probably my favorite thing, which is this clothing compartment. It has its own clothing compartment. Another reason why this makes an excellent hospital bag. So in this mesh pocket here, I've got one going home outfit for myself. Again, remember the beginning of this, I said, don't overpack. I would include one going home outfit for myself. And now what I choose is this nice, loose fitting, black, kind of just very casual dress. And that is because you want something that's flowy, that's comfortable, and that is dark colored because, you're going to have some bleeding and some discharge and some things like that after a hospital birth. And you don't want to ruin any clothes, and, you don't want that stuff showing. So I definitely suggest packing something dark colored and very comfy to go home in. So that's what I would bring for mom. A nursing bra is a must. So make sure that you include that. I actually brought my own gown, and that's not what this is. My maternity gown is actually packed away just to make room in our closet. But this is just a favorite nightgown that I have. I'm just using for an example. But I think that I actually found it right here on Amazon. So my gown was actually kind of hospital birth compliant, meaning that it had a bunch of like compartments that could open in the back, in the front, and the sides. So that I could have IVs, I could have my monitoring belt on, and all that kind of stuff. Not only was it really comfortable and more stylish than a hospital gown, I got lots of compliments from my nursing staff saying how really convenient and easy it was for them to use, and that they would recommend it to future patients. So personally, I suggest packing something like that. And then one really cute kind of photographable going home outfit for baby. Again, don't overpack. So that's in addition to the Swaddle and the Muslin Burp Cloths that I would pack as well. So For a hospital stay, I'm not going to be using the bottle compartment, which is up here. But as a diaper bag, it's something that I absolutely love. If you are having a hospital birth, but you have kind of decided that you are not going to breastfeed, you can't breastfeed, definitely a very personal decision. Do what is best for you and your family 100%. So I did just want to mention that it has this great bottle compartment. So if you wanted to bring your own newborn bottle that you kind of have already done your research on from home to go ahead and do bottle feedings for baby in the hospital, you have a great, nice pouch for that. Now, you're going to want some personal items, and that's why I love that this bag comes with plenty of mom pockets. And those are just kind of my pockets that I use to put my crap in that I want to take out, for a day out with baby or for a hospital stay, so that I can kind of use this as my one and only bag, and I don't have to carry a purse in addition to this bag. So for a hospital stay in here, I would bring a first book to read to baby. It's just a nice, calming, bonding experience. It's something that like your birthing partner and baby can do together, is read a little story. And then in this upper pocket here, see so many mom pockets in this bag. I love it. I've got my Kindle for, labor. If there's nothing good on the TV, maybe I want to kind of relax myself with a book. Maybe I'll read like a nursing book. I don't know. So definitely want to pack my Kindle. If I need to listen to some music and have a playlist, I've got my earbuds. I've got a portable phone charger, and I never go anywhere without lip balm. So you see that all of that fit nice and perfectly in this front kind of freestyle pocket here. So don't forget those little personal items. And then very important, in the inside, you have yet another waterproof personal use pocket. This is where I would put important stuff like my car key and my wallet, because you're going to need your driver's license to fill out baby's birth certificate. So of course, never ever forget those things. So that's my hospital bag. That is how I would pack using the sleek diaper backpack. It will absolutely be the my hospital bag for my next birth. And yeah, so if you want to get your hands on this for 50% off, go ahead and claim that 50% off code and add it to your cart. Perfect. Looks like you guys are not having a problem with that or anything. I love that you love this bag as much as I do. It is fantastic. And lastly, before we announce the giveaway winner, there is a brand new Kia Babies item that you might have noticed in the carousel that I did want to mention before we sign off. Something that I think should be in your hospital bag, and I'll show you why. Something that I didn't have anything like when I was giving birth to my daughter, and I think that just my personality type, it actually would have been really, really helpful in kind of getting my headspace in the right place for birth, for becoming a mom, for, bringing my new baby home. And I'm a naturally anxious person. So in dealing with, kind of the stress of being in hospital and just all the stuff that comes along with being newly postpartum, I really wish I had had something like this. So Kia Babies has actually come out with the My Pregnancy Journal. I just want to make sure you guys can see that up close. This beautiful cover here is called Blossom. And it is basically a journal for you to document every moment of your pregnancy, from finding out that you were pregnant and what that experience was like, all the way through bringing baby home from the hospital. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous journal. So as you can see, you can put a picture of your sonogram or any picture of your choosing in there, a picture of you pregnant if you wanted. In here in this little keepsake pocket where you can see it on the front cover. And basically what you have inside are journal prompts. So it's not like just blank pages where you kind of have to just freestyle write whatever you're thinking. If journaling is not something that comes super naturally to you, this has got you set, right? So every page begins with a nice little quote about pregnancy or birth or parenthood. So 9 months preparing to fall in love for a lifetime is what this one says. There's a really sweet letter to you here, but you can go to the tab. So this is the Discovery tab. So this is finding out that you're pregnant. And basically, it's going to prompt you to talk about what the experience was like. So when I took the test, and there's a blank, why I took the test, I felt, how I told my partner, their reaction, we celebrated by, and then you can actually put a photo of your positive test. And there's a box for a photo of you at this time. So before you were showing, when you first found out, or right before you knew you were pregnant, just one last photo of what your life was like before this journey. So then it's got a tab for every doctor's visit, right? So your first doctor's visit, you're going to put the date, number of weeks you felt, what the doctor told you, the questions you asked, just in case you ever want to refer back to this. So not only is this really just great for sentimental value and having these amazing memories documented somewhere, there's actually like really pertinent information that you might want to all keep in one place and be able to reference later during your pregnancy. So I love that about it as well. And for every trimester, there is a space for a bump photo, so you can kind of be documenting as you go. So here we've got first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. There's a beautiful poem here. So there's little poems, meditations. Again, it's just really going to get you into that excited, kind of grateful mindset for just how amazing a pregnancy is and how amazing this entire journey is. So again, I will absolutely be using this during my next pregnancy, whenever that may be. Here is a page for filling out all of the name ideas that you have. And then you have an arrival tab. So here's why you should pack it in your hospital bag. So here's something for your birth story, journal prompts to talk about your labor, then your first photo with baby here, all of the deets about, baby stats when they were born, what your hospital experience was like. It's just amazing. I feel like they've thought of everything. There's some free space for you to just journal, to your heart's content. And then there's a keepsake box in the back. So that is going to be for like your hospital bracelet, baby's hospital bracelet. I know we got a little print out of her handprint and her footprint. So that kind of stuff would go in here, which is amazing. Something else I really love about this, so somewhere towards the back, I thought I was flipping to it, but I must have flipped past it. There is actually a birth plan page and a hospital bag checklist. So everything that Kia Babies has, thought that you could possibly think of to need in your hospital bag, it is written out there for you with little check boxes. And of course, you can add your own items as well. But, just to give you kind of a jumping off point, they have gone ahead and taken the guesswork out by including that. So really, this is, again, not just great for sentimental value, but is just really, really useful and practical to have. So highly recommend. This makes a great gift. It comes in a really beautiful gift box. I should have done an unboxing for you guys, but just know if you wanted to give this as a gift, all you have to do is just order it and you can give it as it comes because it does come in a keepsake box. It's really beautiful. Again, this is the My Pregnancy Journal. It is a brand new product, so you guys are hearing about it and seeing it here first, and you can get it for 10% off tonight. So if you are an expecting mother or parent, or you know someone who is, highly, highly recommend this. Okay, so as a reward for sticking around through all of the difficulties, let's give away the I love unboxing Kia Baby stuff as well. That was the first little comment that I saw pop up. So yeah, let's go ahead and announce our giveaway winner. So again, you'll be getting this Gingham nursing cover. I agree, Lacey. Kia Baby's packaging is just perfect. They always get it so right. And I love that because it kind of takes the stress out of if you want to give Kia Baby stuff as a gift. I am somebody that I don't have that gift wrapping, making things look super cute gene. I just wasn't born with it. So anything that I can just give directly in the packaging that it comes in and that already looks really nice and put together, that's just so much less work and stress for me. So I love that. Okay, so Christina. Christina B., you are our giveaway winner tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, for sticking around. You are going to get this lovely, not this actual one that's been in my house and on my body. Don't worry, we're going to send you a fresh new one. You are going to get a gingham pattern nursing or multi-use cover. Love these. Okay, so Christina, to redeem your giveaway tonight, all you have to do is send an email to ask@kiababies.com. So that's ask, like ask a question, at kiababies.com, and let us know your Amazon username. Just let us know that you are the giveaway winner tonight, and we will get this sent out to you as soon as possible. Congratulations. Ashley, I just felt like I needed to clarify, right? Like I'm an over-explainer, clearly. Just so she didn't worry. It does. It does have that extra love. Oh, Christina, you can't get what code to work. Just let us know what you're trying to do in the chat so that we can help you out. For the sleek bag, okay. Let's see if Nicole or Irene from Kia Babies team, because they're kind of working things on the back end with this, can get that figured out. Okay, looks like they have some ideas of what might be going on. So hopefully we can get that squared away for you. Christina, so do you need me to repeat how to redeem your free nursing cover? I want to make sure you know how to get in touch with us. Ask@kiababies.com. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I know, and hopefully we get this 50% off code squared away for you too. Oh, look, Ashley and Sweetness B know what they're doing. That's great to know. So it's best to do one item at a time. So you guys have to be here for every single live stream. You've got to be part of my team here. Okay. So yeah, do 2 separate transactions. We're not going to leave you hanging, Christina. We got you, girl. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, look at this hot tip coming in. Save the other items for later so you don't have to find them again. Yeah, so all of this kind of technical stuff, I will actually make sure I start talking about in the future streams. This is really helpful because I just assume everything's going super smoothly. But like if you guys have never shopped with us before or never like shopped from an Amazon live stream, there may be some things that aren't super clear. So this is really good to know. Moving forward, I'll make sure I cover all of this for you guys. but I really do love this platform. I think, like, all things considered, it's super, super easy to use. It's super easy to shop. It's actually been surprisingly easy to stream, even though we had the technical difficulties tonight. But yeah, hopefully you guys think it's easy too, and you enjoy using it. Yeah, so it looks like we're all good. I just didn't want to leave anybody hanging while they still had a question. I love that you guys are still hanging out, jumping in, helping each other out. Again, that's why this is just so fun. Like, seriously, I actually look forward to hanging out with you all, and just kind of chatting with you, seeing what you're chatting about, seeing what you love. If it's the same stuff I love, it's just like nice to have this little circle of mom or parent friends that you get together with every Wednesday night. Because I know some of us don't have that in our real lives outside of the internet. So it's just one of those super cool, fun things. So thank you guys so much for being here. As always, we are here every Wednesday, same time, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. I got you, Ashley. I got you, girl. Yes, so I hope I will see you all next Wednesday. Hope I will see some new names pop up as well. So everybody take care until then. Thank you so much, Irene and Nicole. So sorry about the technical difficulties tonight, but we got through it. So yeah, until next time. Thank you, sweetness. Thank you so much. That means a lot. All right. Good night, my friends.